I know. Good luck, sir. Let's play a Popiel Gambit. Let's go. Gambit glasses on the board. Knight d7. So, not bishop f5, but when you jam the bishop in, I will go to f3, and just my knight takes f3 attacks. Plays c6. So the point is e5. The point is e5. Alright, I gotta take this pawn. Alright, I mean, I trade and I take here. Queen a5. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go. Well, now e5 is coming. So I think I should play e5 myself, honestly. Oh, or you can... Oh, no, knight e5, I have bishop f6. Let's go here so I don't have to deal with this. So I had a queen d2, but I didn't like what's happening after this. So knight e4... Yeah, I do allow this move. I have either bishop d2 or knight f3. Knight f3, knight c3, queen d2. Alright, let's just come back. So they got my dark square bishop. Life goes on. I like the structure, right? c5, I have d5 as an answer. Could trade the queens if I wanted. I've got a lot of ideas here, actually. This is even one of them. Alright, let's just come over king b1. I think this is something interesting to me. I assume they want to go long. Like, I feel like if you go short here, I'm just going to torch you. Knight e4, it's a nice endgame, it's pretty, but not what I wanted. There's nothing there. d5 takes. Yeah, but I was trying to stop castling, honestly. Can I? What's happening here? I don't know, rook sacks? Trying to stop castling. Bishop b4, I just have knight e4, now I have a2 defended. Well, actually there is knight d5 in that position, so that is maybe not smart. Okay, but they play knight d5 immediately. I have to take it. Okay. Let's come after them a little bit if we can't. Well, I guess f6 if you're going that way anyway, right? I don't know what I was really thinking. Oh, goes that way. Oh, wait. Now the world is my oyster. Really? Okay, bishop d3, h6. There's bishop b5. I mean, h6 I'm playing h4, obviously, right? Alright, let's come after him. Let's come after him. I think they would take it. h6, no, the best move is knight h7. Because with an h7, then I could play an f6 check. Ooh. Maybe, yeah, yeah. I mean, h7, I have all these resources. They should definitely take this. Maybe I should have played h4, honestly, to make sure this wasn't going to happen, and I had h takes g5. Oh, I don't think that was smart. Actually, I also have check and... No, I'm lying. Let's go to h7, though. Okay, let's say rook c8. But then I bring a rook to f1. Well, I have knight f6 take. If I take it, bishop f8, I hang on. Should go here. Oh, let's go with the other rook. May as well. Okay, bishop e8. Knight f6 take. What's the play there? Queen h6. f5, rook f5, that could work, but do I just have something easier? 6 take, bishop f8. Honestly, queen g4 and then just bring both rooks around is very possible. Queen h6, f5, sacrifice. It's not really necessary. Like a lot of things win. Let's just play rook f3. I think knight f6 was playable there. g4, g5 also. Let's take away bishop g5. Oh man, I gotta move much faster. I think I had check and just... Oh, that was winning. What am I doing? Okay. How do I win? This or rook h3 and take even. Rook g7 is not working. I mean, they have nothing. They just have to wait for me to do my things. Now I'm threatening take and rook g8. I could trade queens and rook h3. And that's mate. Haha. I think we got him. Yeah, because f5 and king h7, you can't play them at once. And otherwise we mate along here. Wow. We have to be careful there to actually find checkmate. Obviously, we built up an attack with overwhelming resources, but that was the point there. That was the point. We didn't have to strike right away. We didn't have to strike right away. We just added more and more and more resources. That was a GG. That was a good game. That was fun. That was fun. All right. So what happened here? So they took my pawn. We had their gambit glasses on. Knight d7. We went for f3. And he played this very interesting move, c6. Very interesting move because he didn't actually accept my gambit. Where I do this, I go for just knight takes f3 once you've jammed in the bishop, right? So the point of the Von Popiel is if you've played bishop f5 right now, now I actually play queen takes f3. The only point being I actually have a double attack. but I'm waiting for you either to like do something like that or e6, you know, protect, jam in that bishop. And now if I'm able to just take this whole diagonal, I have a really, really fun attack here with queen e1, queen h4, attacking h7 here, and all that fun stuff, trying to take this knight and take the on h7. If I have the diagonal and the bishop's still on c8. But my opponent plays an interesting move c6, looking for maybe a resource like e5. I think here takes... Oh, they need to just spot this move queen a5, which is crazy. So the point being that that bishop is hanging. Because otherwise, yeah, this endgame doesn't look so appealing for black, but I guess they're fine. King runs here, and you have bishop d6, so you're fine. Okay, in the game, my opponent plays this interesting move, queen a5. Looks pretty good, because like I have to do something like queen d2 to parry the pin and protect my bishop, and now e5 makes like a lot more sense, kind of transposes to the other line. And this is really annoying. I mean, the dark square bishop has now a number of resources, but I have this move e5 to stop it. So in e4, they're able to grab that bishop, but I have the pawn here, so I don't have to deal with e5. They actually have to play e6 here, and they do jam in this bishop in the end. Okay, what happens here? Knight f3, bishop e7, probably more ambitious to put it on b4, castles, and they play knight b6. I slide my king over to b1, bishop to d7, and now this nice move, queen to f4, which is the start of their problems. They thought they were probably going to be okay with something like castles long, next move c5, you know, then maybe they free their bishop pair, pressure here and all that, but queen f4 throws a wrench in those plans, attacking f7, and after knight d5, we trade, and well, I don't want them to castle. I don't want them to castle. I play knight g5 here, but yeah, I note during the game f6 is a good move. f6 is a good move because it looks like it makes the king unsafe, but there's no reason why it should be unsafe if it's able to castle, right? Their problem was the pressure on f7, and castling short here I don't think is a great decision because I really liked my attack. It's fine if you're able to achieve bishop b5 and trade their much worse bishop for this one, but they weren't able to achieve that in the game because I go bishop d3, and yeah, as I said in the game, they had to take this knight. They had to take this knight. This knight was very dangerous, and now bishop b5, and I cannot dodge this trade, so they're hanging in there. They are hanging in there, and I just have a better position. But I'm not checkmating them or anything. h6 allows knight h7, which is a really, really nice move. Rook comes to c8, but they have no attack. They have nothing here they were able to do to my king. I played that useful move king b1 earlier in the game. Let's check here. Yeah, we're good. I played that useful move king b1 earlier in the game. There was no actual pressure on a2 here, and for the rest of the game here, black has nothing. For the rest of the game, black has nothing, and we just keep improving our pieces. I look for the knockout blow. Like, right now, knight f6 check is playable. Take, or actually, I don't know. Was it check? Oh, it was... Everything's winning. Everything's winning. To be clear, everything's winning. So, the takes f5. Is it rook f5? Or g4 here? Oh, anything's winning. The pieces are just so good. The pieces are so good. The king is so torn open. And the bishops are here blocking its escape. So lots of different things win. Okay, rook f3, though. I don't know. There's no reason I had to risk anything. So queen d8 covering more against knight f6. Maybe trying to prepare bishop g5. I don't even allow bishop g5. Engine's still recommending it, even though it's like still really quite losing. King h8, I don't know what to recommend. For black. Rook h3 here, preparing rook takes h6 is recommended by the engine. Rook f1 was also a good move. Rook c7, sort of just like trying to make useful moves-ish. So knight f6 here is winning because... this during the game. I don't know why I thought I had to come around. Yeah, I just take it one more time, and rook takes h6 is going to be checkmate. So that's very similar to what happened in the game. I did it a really weird way, but it actually just kind of shows how amazing my position really is, and how completely tied down black is, and now they just have no resources whatsoever, because like they're trying to play rook c8 something here. Everything's winning. Rook takes g7 is winning. Knight f6 is winning. I play rook g4, a6, so preparing maybe a bishop b5, finally doing something, but here now I play knight to f6, and finally I do something. Everything was winning. This attacking g7, rook h3, preparing rook takes h6, or even the immediate rook takes g7 sacrifice, likewise winning here with knight to f6 to follow and checks and mates on g8. But I play your knight f6 and I got 2 exclams for it. It's a really fun move because what I want to play... Oh, we got a break after that round, right? What I want to play is, like, let's say bishop b5. Well, not bishop b5, but let's say what I want to play if I got another move was queen takes h6. Takes and rook to g8. Checkmate. That's my threat. That's my threat. If bishop to b5, yeah, I mean, I'm probably playing rook h3 and just taking here, right? So bishop takes d3 doesn't really change that. We're able to just checkmate right there. The bishop's there to control. And again, takes here. Yeah, I mean, I can even play queen takes looking for queen h8 if you dodge that. So lots and lots of different checkmating ideas here. Takes f6 is what happened in the game. And now with this pawn having too much pressure with h6 there. So like, let's say g5. This is even a really nice checkmate, actually. Among many, 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 many checkmates, this is one of the cuter ones. Okay, in the game, they took on f6, and I just traded queens, which is everything they wanted. Alas, I had rook h3 here. Yeah, it's so weird that I didn't realize that rook takes f6 was also unstoppable. I guess maybe I intuited that, like, h5, but, like, of course you can come under. It's so weird that I thought I had to go here to go here to go here, when in reality I could have done it in, like, 3 fewer moves by just capturing on f6 and just coming there. But anyway, rook h3 was the move I needed, and my opponent resigns with checkmate in 1. GG, National Master Tyrell Harriet. Subscribe, play the play the Von Popiel Gambit. That's the second time I mixed those up.
William Grave, the Gambit man, takes his seat at the board. e4, e5, knight f3, bishop c5. The Bushcast Gambit on the board. On with the Gambit classes. Hero pod unlocked.